So, guys, we just got some absolutely huge news going into this weekend's game versus the Baltimore Ravens. We talked about the injury report, I think it was yesterday, how there was potential that the Ravens would not have some of their players. Well, now it's official. The Ravens are without four starters on their team. These four starters are going to be Ronnie Stanley, their left tackle, their center, Tyler Lindenbaum, their cornerback, Marlon Humphreys, and Marcus Williams, their free safety. Now, obviously, three of the four guys there actually got hurt last week against the Texans in an opening win. And of course, they do not have J.K. Dobbins. He is out for the season. So that is, technically speaking, then, five starters that will be out for this upcoming game versus us in the jungle, which is actually amazing. Now, the Ravens did say there was a next man up mentality, and Lamar Jackson said there's no excuses. It's tough because of key players, but we have guys like that who step up and lead us on the field and do what they're supposed to do. And to be honest, it's not going to be easy for them to step up, especially when you got a team like us who just came off an ugly loss, right? We're, really hungry for a win. We're playing in the jungle, right, after, again, just being absolutely humiliated versus the Cleveland Browns last week. And you look at their roster, and Patrick McCarry's actually not that bad at all. He's actually a pretty decent left tackle for them. He's actually many different positions. He played left tackle, he played center, he played left guard. He's actually like a Swiss Army knife. He's a lot like how they use Patrick Ricard, how they can use him in anything. But I'm going to guess that he's going to be center because he has most experience at center. So he'll probably be the backup center for them in this game, which means the left tackle position, I'm going to guess is going to be Daniel Felly. I would guess that's where they would put him. Salah, I wouldn't see them putting at left tackle because he never played left tackle. He's actually the rookie. So I would guess they would put Daniel Faleli at left tackle, and then Patrick McCarry at center. Now, again, like I said, Patrick McCarry is not a bad option at center. He's actually pretty okay when they used him there in the past. But he's going against DJ Reader, BJ Hill. He's going to be having different packages mixed in with, players like Miles Murphy, right? So it's not going to be easy for him. And then that left tackle spot all day is going to be absolutely destroyed depending on who they put at that left tackle spot when it comes down to, having Miles Murphy, Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, and the fact that the left tackle spot is vulnerable, you already know Lou Dini is going to put up as many blitz packages as possible off that left-hand side. They're going to have us all day long on that left-hand side coming in with different blitz packages, different zone looks, different bluff blitzes. We're going to be making their life a living heck when it comes to this upcoming game on the left-hand side. And listen, makes perfect sense, right? I mean, again, we got a gift that these guys are not going to be in this game. And the reason why I say gift is because based on what I understand, all these guys will be healthy and will be okay moving forward after a short period of time. If they were hurt for a long period of time, I would never say that. I never want to not endorse injuries, but I never want to celebrate injuries. Injuries are a horrible thing about football, and I wish it did not happen, but it is what it is. Like, for example, that's why I'm not going to say this whole concept with J.K. Dobbins, because, again, I feel very bad if J.K. is out for the year, especially because that could be the end of his career. But anyway, though, when it comes to strictly these guys being out, this is absolutely humongous for this upcoming game. I mean, if we could dominate if our defense can dominate like they should, keep in mind Joseph Assai's going to be in this game too. Yeah, we're going to have Joseph Assai in this game too as a rotational piece. But if we could dominate on defense in this game and get 1 or 2 turnovers, we're going to make Lamar Jackson's day a living heck, man. I mean, the best thing we possibly could have had was 2 offensive linemen out. That's absolutely humongous. Now, on defense, like I said before, with our struggles last week of not being able to throw the football, not being able to move the football, 82 yards passing, we couldn't really run the football. This is absolutely insane because now they don't have their free safety and the corner. Now, the corner, Marlon Humphreys, we knew he was going to be out for this game going into it anyway. He had foot surgery this offseason, so we knew he was going to be, out of luck for this game anyway. Marcus Williams, though, is going to be another guy who got hurt last week who is an absolute gem to see that, he won't be in this game. Because, Geno Stone and Brandon Stevens are going to have to take over for this secondary that, if we're being honest here, is already very, very just, dwindled. You look at their guys. They got Ronald Darby, who they just picked up this offseason recently because of Marlon Humphrey's injuries. He's going to be the starting corner. You got Rockinson, another guy they picked up this offseason who really has been kind of wishy-washy so far. You got Darius Washington, who is actually an undrafted player they got back in, I think, a year and a half ago, who isn't really, in my opinion, that good. Arthur Mullet, who isn't that good. And then you got Armour Davis, who's dealt with many, many injuries over his past with Baltimore. And he was actually a former 4th-round pick for the Ravens back in 22. Again, you have so many problems with the secondary already going into this game, right? And now you got to deal with the fact you're about to play T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, Irv Smith in a very, very just intense, gritty game where, we're ticked off. We're upset. And we want to go in this game and smash the Ravens in the mouth, get a W, and continue our success moving forward. And, it's like all the planets have lined up together in this game. In the jungle, and it's absolutely insane. Now, of course, they still got really great linebackers. Roquan Smith's one of the best in the game. Patrick Queen's one of the best in the game. So, I said in my video, we need to run the damn ball, and we do need to run the damn ball in this game. But those guys are going to make running the ball a living heck for this upcoming game. Now, of course, they can't do everything now, and this is what I will say. The situation kind of changed a little bit, because, again, we didn't know these guys were 100% going to be out. We knew Marlon Humphrey's probably was going to be out. We didn't know Marcus Williams. But now that both of these guys are out, I will say we got to open up this run game with a little bit of passing, get the passing game going, and then get the run game going. That's how you're going to take players like Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen out of the equation, is by simply just getting that game going. Now, Patrick Queen's actually a really good run stuffer. He's a really good, He's really good at just stopping the run altogether. He's not the greatest coverage guy. Sometimes, I say a good run. He does his biggest problem, Patrick Queen, is he over pursues holes, and he's a very gifted physical player, but he'll over pursue the gap, and then he'll miss the runner. But he is a decent run stuffer. I think he still has a lot of, up there when it comes to that. And Roquan Smith is absolutely an S+ tier when it comes to that. So, again, get that pass game going. Get these guys out of the equation is really going to be the biggest thing in this game. Those are the biggest problems in this game for our offense. It's going to be Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen. Oweh, I'm not too scared of. He's a really good pass rusher. Not really too scared of him, though. I think if we get our correct packages correctly on offense, we should have to deal with Oweh. Broderick Washington's not really that crazy of a pass rusher. Michael Pierce, really good run stuffer. Same thing with Travis Jones. Justin and Brent Irvin. Justin's a really good pass rusher. He's a very underrated pass rusher. And same thing going all the way over here to David Ajabu, who actually dealt with injuries many times his career so far. And they also have Javion Clowney. So again, like I said, they definitely have a lot of decently good guys on that defensive line. And that's going to be, the test in this game. But how do you stop a good defensive line or a decently good defensive line? Throwing the football and running it, playing quick. We should be fine. We should be absolutely fine for this game. And again, we got very much gifted that they have 4 guys out for this upcoming game. It looks like Mark Andrews will be playing now, which is unfortunate. Let me see what Mark Andrews' status is. I know he was limited practice the last 2 days. Practice fully, Ravens. Okay, so he practiced fully today. He'll most likely be in this upcoming game versus the Bengals. So it is what it is, They're going to have Mark Andrews. That offense, without Mark Andrews, that offense, I don't know if I'd say 100% the offense would be struggling because last week didn't have Mark Andrews and they looked pretty dang good. But I think we should be fine moving forward. with those four guys in there. I mean, again, like I said, our defense, Lou Dini, is going to eat this week, and we'll get right after the quarterback. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.